Hello, World Hope family. Thank you for letting me take just a few moments to share with you some of what God is doing at World Hope Ministries International, and to ask you, if you would, to please join us with some very specific, important prayer requests. This morning, as our chairman opened our meeting, Russell again read from Matthew chapter 11. He quoted the words of Jesus when Jesus said, "Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." One of the things that we talked about at some length this morning was the fatigue and the weariness of our partners around the world. Certainly we understand some of what they're dealing with as we have walked through the pandemic for the last 12 months. However, they are doing this in the middle of circumstances that many of us can only imagine, areas of extreme vulnerability and profound poverty. The toll of the pandemic on them is much steeper, and they live at a much higher risk. And I'm sure you can understand that. And though these men and women that we work with around the world are faithful, godly, hardworking brothers and sisters in Christ, we can see the fatigue and the wear and tear on them. And so as we call the board together to pray for them, I'm asking you, as those who have supported this work and prayed for it, some of you for many years, to redouble your efforts to pray for our partners around the world. We would appreciate that so much. I know that it would mean the world to them for us to be able to assure them that not only we and the staff are praying for them and the board is praying for them, but those prayers are being lifted by the World Hope family across the world. So would you please pray for our partners? You know, we're determined not to waste anything from what has been an extraordinarily difficult year for many. One of the things we have seen over and over again is that these partners are so faithful, and they have become conduits of relief and help to others around them because of their relationship with us over the long term. We and others have joined with them in providing some basic support for many of these partners in an extraordinarily difficult time. And it has just proven the beauty that when you have people you trust and that you've trained, it opens the door for other possibilities of ministry, to see churches be healthy, to see communities transformed. It has been extraordinary. But these guys have also been very busy opening new Bible Institute work, even in the middle of a pandemic. I shared with the board this morning the amazing news that 45 courses have been taught already this first quarter. That's as many, actually slightly more than we taught the first quarter of 2019. And that's with no U.S. instructors traveling in the first quarter of 2021. It is amazing. 70% of the instructors who taught courses in the first quarter of this year were nationals living in some of the most difficult parts of the world. They are committed to this work and they are doing it. Yes, the other 30% are U.S. instructors. We've used Zoom. We've leveraged that. We've learned how to use technology where we can. But the big story is what God has done through these precious partners. So we want to wrap them with prayer, and we want to assure them that we are praying for them and we've got their back. You know, it also makes us smile at the future when we think about the world we live in, and we think about we've got so many nationals we've already trained, phenomenal people who are ready to go. We've got a bucket load of requests for new work. We would look at the future and not be smiling were it not for the high confidence we have in the God we serve and in how He is working and using the nationals we have trained. It gives us an extraordinary hope that the future is bright. And we're excited to share some of those plans with you as we have incorporated what we've learned through COVID and now letting that shape our future vision and our strategic plan. We've got some upcoming opportunities for you to hear about that. We hope you'll take them. One of those is coming up in May, a breakfast on the northwest side of Houston at Houston Northwest Church. I hope if you can be there, you will. You'll be seeing information about that come your way. But we want to share with you what God has done and what we believe He's about to do. Thank you for praying. Thank you for standing with us. We need you now more than ever before. because God, we believe, is calling us to an extraordinary future walking with Him. Thank you, and God bless.